Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a clothing haul, so like a winter clothing haul. Because I have just had a baby, it's a really strange period of time because I'm kind of in between maternity clothes and then also not quite back into my normal size. So I definitely needed to pick up a few bits for the winter so that I could feel a bit more comfortable and a bit more glam rather than just feeling like I'm in my pyjamas all the time. Even though this haul does include some pyjamas, but they are very snazzy pyjamas, so I will definitely still feel glam when I'm wearing those. When it comes to shopping for clothes, I really find it difficult, I'm going to be honest, because I feel like I have quite a strange body shape. I'm quite small in the body, like I have a teeny tiny torso. So yeah, I do find it fairly difficult, and also I wouldn't say that I particularly overly enjoy shopping. I'm not one of those who would go shopping for the whole day, like every week or things like that. I kind of do it, I get an urge to buy things and then, you know, I do it online or just do it in one go. And also I tend to stick to the same sort of shops because I know that those styles suit me. So there is items from two shops in this haul, Dorothy Perkins and also Next, which are places where I do go for a lot of my clothes. So I'm going to start off with Dorothy Perkins because this is where I've got the least of the things from, so it'd be easier because I've got quite a few things from Next. But Dorothy Perkins, I've picked up a few jumpers. Jumpers are one of those things where I do really struggle with. I can't really wear quite thick knitted jumpers because I just look like a sack of potatoes. So yes, I found these ones and I found they really suited my frame, and they didn't make me look too bulky. So first of all I have this one. It is just a plain black jumper. It has some gold buttons on the sleeve, and it also has like a built-in section at the bottom where it looks like you're wearing a shirt underneath, so without having to wear a shirt underneath and getting too hot, which is what I do. I thought that was really nice. I can't remember the prices of some of these. Ooh, really bright. I can't remember the prices of all of these because I've taken the labels off because some of them I've already worn. So I'll leave a link in the description box below of everything that I can find so that you can go and check them out. So the next jumper I got from Dorothy Perkins is this grey one. I really like the fabric of these. I don't really know what type of fabric it is, to be honest, but it's like cotton, but then it's like slightly furry on the inside, and I find that this really kind of suits me. Without being TMI, I do actually sweat quite a lot, so I find that again, if I wear anything too heavy, I'll just get really hot, and I find that these keep me warm but not overly warm, if that makes sense. So this is just a fairly plain jumper from like the actual main part of it, but it has some really cute sleeve detail, so floral detail on the sleeves, and I just thought that was really nice. I definitely think this floral theme is in at the moment because I also saw this jumper which also is the same kind of material, and it has the floral detail on the front, and it also has a few little sequins on there as well, just to jazz it up a bit for Christmas. So let's just see if you can see those. I haven't worn this one yet, so I know that this one was £24, and I believe that the grey one was either £22 or £24 as well. So that was it for Dorothy Perkins. Now on to Next, and I do have quite a few bits from here. I just have a pile of things, so they might just come up in random ways rather than grouped into t-shirts, jumpers and things, but let's just go with it. So first of all I have this dress, which is really nice. It's got some diamante detail on there which gives a bit of sparkle. Wow, I've gone really washed out because this is so dark. So this just gives it a bit of sparkle, and it has a really nice ruffled detail on the front, and on the back it's got a some bits where you can tie it at the back. I'm actually going to Anthony's work do tonight, which is what I got this for, so I will try, if I remember, to leave a short clip of me wearing this when I'm all ready to go. I got it in a petite, just because sometimes I find things a bit too long because I am short, and this was £48, but it's really, really nice. And it feels really nice on as well. I kind of figured if we're going for something to eat, then having a nice flowy dress will feel much more comfortable. And I also find that those styles of dresses suit me much better rather than fitted ones. And also with just having a baby, you know, want to cover that mum tum. I also got this top, which again is from Next, so the rest of this stuff is all from Next. And this is really nice. I actually thought this would be good for Christmas Day. Let me get it the right way round. So you can probably see me through it actually. So it's long sleeve, cold shoulder, V-neck top, which is not too thick. It's really nice and breathable. I know that you can see through it when I hold it up, but actually when you've got it on you kind of just see your bra a little bit, which I'm fine with that. I thought this would be really good for Christmas Day because it's not too heavy. We actually have 12 people round for Christmas on Christmas Day with a newborn baby, which is probably going to be a bit stressful. And I know that I am going to sweat a lot or get very hot. So this is going to keep me nice and cool but still look nice and pretty and sparkly for Christmas Day. Let me see how much this one was. Do I know? Is there a label still in there? That was £24. Okay, the next two things are actually the same things but in different colours, and that is these t-shirts. Really, really nice. Again, they have a pearl and diamante detail on the front, so I think there's a bit of a theme through this haul. Christmas time, you've got to have a bit of sparkle, haven't you? These are really, really comfortable. I got them in a size up of what I used to be, so I got them in a 12 just because I didn't want it to be too tight. They fit really, really nicely. The fabric's lovely and it doesn't sort of get too much under your arm, which is really, really good. So I got these in got it in grey, and I also got it in black as well. So both of those I really, really like. Again, I can't remember how much they were, so I shall leave a link in the description box. I also got a jumper from Next, and I know that I said previously that I don't like the thick woolly jumpers because they make me look quite bulky, but I found that this one didn't, and I think it's because it's got an extra bit of detail on there, and that's this one here. So it's got all the lace detail at the top of the jumper and also the back of the jumper as well. And then the rest of it is just woolen. So on those slightly colder days, I think this will be perfect. It's still got a bit of detail around the top, won't make me look too boxy, and that was £28. So everybody's got to have a Christmas jumper, haven't they, when it gets to Christmas time, and I do like to get a new one. I am actually wearing one now. This one says full of festive cheers. It's got some champagne glasses, and then it also has some beaded detail in here. So that was really nice. And then I also have this one here, which says, "Dear Santa, is it too late to be good?" And it looks like it's got Christmas tree lights on there, but it's just like little diamante bits, and then that also goes down the sleeves as well. Now this is really quite large. I got it in a 12, but it's actually, I think a 10 would have done because it's baggy. But saying that, I plan to have this for wearing around the house so that I could be nice and comfortable, and if you've got a nice big baggy jumper then it's definitely comfortable. And again, this is in like the cotton with the furry bit on the inside. If anybody knows what kind of fabric that is, please let me know. This was £28. I also got some legging type jeany things, which I'm wearing right now. I'll try and pop a clip of them in here. I've literally worn these every day since I bought them, which probably suggests that I need to buy another pair or two of them. What I found was my maternity jeans were just too big and baggy and just did nothing for my figure at all. But then I'm not quite in all of my pre-pregnancy jeans, and these are just so comfy. that I definitely do need to invest in another pair. It would be nice as well if they had slightly different colours, but black goes with everything. And then the last couple of things are pyjamas. I have fallen in love with Next pyjamas. You may have seen on my Instagram while I was pregnant, and also a couple of days ago with my stories, because loads of people were asking where they were from. I have a set of pyjamas which have cats on them, and it's like a blush pinky kind of colour, and they are so comfortable. And what I love about them is they've got pockets in, which is amazing, but they're really good quality and they wash really well as well. So I always used to buy quite cheap pyjamas and have lots of them, but I'm going along the lines of spending that little bit more and having better quality. So this set of PJs were £14 and they're from Next. They've got Next written on the band, which I'm not overly keen on that bit, but you're not really going to see that. These are pinky colour with grey stars, and then it comes with a top, short sleeve top. Again, because I get quite hot, especially in the evening times, I'll go from like hot cold, so I'll put a blanket over me if I'm cold and then take it off when I'm hot. So I don't particularly like long sleeved PJs all the time, so I like to have ones with short sleeves, and these are grey with a pink pocket and a pocket and a pink star. So these were £14. And then these, which are a little bit more luxury, I think, they were £26. They have the most adorable print on them. So these are the bottoms, and it's got a drawstring waist. I was just checking that was drawstring and not just for show. So they've got a really unusual pattern. It's like a peacock, so quite muted tones, but then with quite bright tones throughout, which I really like. And then the top, you know, if you just want to feel a little bit more snazzy when you're wearing your pyjamas, the top is a short sleeved, but it has ruffles for the sleeve, and I just thought that was really nice. So there we go, that is my winter Christmas clothing haul. I really hope you've enjoyed looking at what I've got just recently. If you like this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up, subscribe to keep up to date with all of my latest videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again next time. Bye!